Hey guys, welcome back. Riggs here. I wanted to start a brand new survival world in 1.15 because it's time. I've waited long enough. I want to go play with the honeybees in survival. I've played around with them in creative and I love them, but it's time to go find them in survival and sort of see what the first couple of days are like getting a little bit of a honey farm going. And I hope that is interesting to you. And I haven't forgotten about my 1.14 world. I think I'm actually going to update that sooner rather than later because I don't mind playing on a little bit of a buggy snapshot, but wanted to see what the first few days were like with sort of limited resources, see how viable it is to get a honey farm going on the first day or two, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm really excited about, I guess I only need 4 sticks to begin with, right? I'm excited about 1.15 because I think it's a very focused. They just added the honeybees and the honey blocks to the game, along with the honeycomb. But I think it is even though it's sort of simple, let me get my bearings here. There is a village to the north I thought we could visit first. I'm familiar with this seed, by the way. It's a seed I released just last week that has a huge flower forest nearby. But what I was going to say is I think the honeybees are very complex, even though that's the only addition. They sort of add a whole new level of interactivity to the game. It kind of creates a little ecosystem, doesn't it? They go out and they go find a flower and then they go and pollinate the crops, and it's a really nice direction for Minecraft to go. It really is more mirroring what happens in real life. What if crops could only grow if bees were around, in Minecraft? I mean, that is in fact the case in real life. I hope you realize that. But wouldn't that be neat if you had to have a population of bees near any crop that you wanted to have going? I think that would be a neat sort of additional level. And I'm sure there are mods that do that. Let's see what kind of crops we can get here. Get some potatoes and some carrots. I'm sorry, buddy. I just need a few of these to get my farm going. I'm sure you understand, see what else they have for me over here. I'm not going to spend too much time over here. I want to go over to the flower forest biome, but yeah, I think the bees are a new level of kind of gameplay in animals that, in my opinion, has kind of been lacking. Because you think about some of the animals that they have added to hey there, buddy, that they've added to the game recently, and they don't really do too much, do they? I mean, do you mind if I borrow one of these? You don't mind, do you? You have 3 of them. Share and share alike. Yep, sorry. Yeah, the polar bears, and we have, what do we have in here? Polar bears, and we have the llamas, and there's a bunch of, let's see, what else? There's the foxes and rabbits, and even horses kind of lose their interest after the first few times riding a horse around. It would be nice if in the first couple of days you could use a horse when it would be actually useful. If you could craft a saddle. I think it's time for that, by the way. Ooh, I do need a bed. Yeah, priorities first day. Yeah, you need food, wood, and wool, right? That's kind of your priorities. Get through the first night by making a bed. Sorry, if you don't like this part, you can shield your eyes. All right, I think we've spent our time over here. Let's see, we want to head, I think, to the east-ish is where we want to go. But yeah, so I think the bees are a nice direction for Minecraft to go. I would love for some of the other animals to provide kind of a purpose in the ecosystem of Minecraft rather than just adding flavor. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like flavor, and I'm always appreciating when they are adding things to the game. I love Minecraft for that it's a constantly evolving game. But yeah, to have a little bit more of a purpose to have these animals around. I live near pandas. I was excited for pandas because they're super cute. But they don't really do much. I live near them in my 1.14 world, and they just add kind of a backdrop, which is kind of fun, but doesn't really do that much. So anyway, 1.15 survival. Still have to do the first couple of survival days things. I need to go chop some trees and do all that stuff, but I wanted to sort of go over to the area that I think we will end up sort of setting up camp. On the first couple of days, what you're doing is you're gathering food, wood, and wool. Those are your priorities. But then also, while you're going around, you're kind of looking for the limited sort of biome-specific resources that can be renewable, like cactus or kelp. I don't see any sugar cane, but these flowers will be useful for breeding up sheep, although it looks like I'm going to have plenty of flowers. So let's see if we can spot a honeybee hive over here. Oh, that's kind of interesting. There's a tree down in the cave. But I should, maybe I'll dig out some stone while I'm here. I do need to make some stone tools. Keep an eye on the dark areas here. So I'm going to need 3 stone for each tool of this pick and axes, and then 1 stone for shovel. And then I want to have 10 stone for a furnace. So this is exciting stuff. But let me make actually let's do a little bit more exploring, and then I'll do some more choppy. And but I want to go find a honeybee hive. They are kind of hard to find. I don't know if you spent any time looking for one in survival, but they can be hard to find. And one thing I wanted to do is turn on the hitboxes, because you can sometimes see the honeybees a little easier if you have the hitboxes showing. You can see the horses there. You know, if only I had a saddle like I was just talking about, I could hop on that. But you know, by the time you find a saddle, anyway. Ooh, is that one over there? I think I see something flying. Hello, honeybee. Hello. Did you see that? Am I the only one? Oh yeah, there it is. All right. Oh, good, crashed. There it is. Nice. All right, my first survival honeybee hive. Oh, I don't want to swat at these guys by mistake. All right, so I'm gonna do a bunch of chopping of trees and set up a little hidey hole maybe right there, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Ooh, looks like there is some honey ready for harvest, but I don't have anything to harvest it with yet, and probably just as well, because I need to put a campfire underneath that before I do anything. Don't let me forget that, okay? Don't let me harvest honey before I put a campfire underneath, or else the bees will get angry at me, and then they'll sting me and they will die, and that would be sad. But I need to, in order to harvest honey, you need either bottles or shears. And then in order to automate that, you need a dispenser. And to get any of those things, you kind of need to head underground. For dispensers, I'm going to need string, which means, gosh, either spiders or a mine shaft. I guess hopefully I'll find a mine shaft on my way down. Did I just say that? Hopefully I'll find a mine shaft. Not really looking forward to finding a mine shaft, to be honest. But I guess I will head underground, make a bunch of ladders. I just need to be able to get down to level Y11 is what I want to do. And I'm at like Y60, so 50 should do the trick. And yeah, I guess I will dig, like they say, dig straight down. That's what you're supposed to do, right? So just do the dig on one side thing. You've seen it many times, but I'm going to go down with a bunch of ladders, and I'll be able to come back up. And I hope I'll be able to have a bucket soon so I can make a water drop at the end. Actually, before I get too much further, I should empty my bags and make a shovel. So I'll do that. Actually, I'm glad I came back up, because when I was going to make a shovel, I realized that I saw some sand. Don't want to trample my crops. Saw some sand over here, which I can make bottles with, and then I can collect a little bit of that honey, which would be good. So I'll collect a little bit of this, cook it up, and then I'll head back down. Okay, I think we are ready to harvest some honey. I made some glass, so I just need to make a few bottles. I don't know how many bottles. I guess this is all for bottles. Why don't I just make all bottles? Okay, got lots of bottles. And oh yeah, I made charcoal as well, so I need to make a campfire, which will mellow them out, hopefully. A little nervous to be honest. I'm gonna mess this up and make enemies with my first bee friends. Hey there. Ooh, I don't want to swat at you, but do you have a friend? I brought some flowers. We could make more bees. What do you think? All right, dripping honey, yum. Okay, so that should make them calm, and then unless I'm missing something, I should just be able to right click on this and not get stung. That's the idea. Okay. Yep. Oop. Yep. Are you okay? Are you okay with that? You're cool? You're cool with that? All right. Good. And that's okay. Yeah, that's empty for now. All right. Well, my first honey bottle. Yay. All right. Only I need 4 more of those, right? All right. I guess I'll wait around a little while. Well, that was exciting. Yeah, as you can see, when I was digging down, I came across a little cave system, and I did find a mine shaft. So I found 3 string, which will help us for the dispenser. But yeah, I need to. That also provided some good resources and hopefully enough of a delay to head back up and harvest some more honey. And oh, I can also make some shears. I found a bunch of iron, so I can make some shears and get some honeycomb and make my own hive. Ooh, yes, I can see already that there's some honey and 2 bees. Let me put this sword away before I make a bad mistake. Okay, so I should be able to breed these guys, right? You take some of that, you take some of that. Make some more bees, please. Yay! All right, nice. Got some more bees, and that means more honey. And let me grab another bottle. And yeah, now just 2 more. I can have my first honey block. But 3 bees is better than 2. All right, more honey is ready. I definitely think having 3 bees sped that up. That makes sense. And I thought that while I was waiting, I would take a little trip around the neighborhood with an extra campfire and some bottles and some shears and see what I could find. See if I could find another hive in the neighborhood so I could collect some honey from that as well. Just doing a quick little tour of my immediate surroundings. Beautiful seed with this enormous flower forest biome mountain. That's my little hidey hole down there. But yeah, not seeing another hive, at least so far. Let me get up here, see what I can see. And maybe I'll head back home, see if the bees have had a chance to do their thing. Wow, this is a great spot. Time to head back home. I thought I would use the water slide method. Let me pull that out, and then we can hopefully skate down, and the water should be drying up as we go behind it, but that should make it safe to go down and a little bit faster, and makes a big mess at home, or at the bottom. But there we go, and we can head home and see if the bees have had a chance to do their thing. It should have given them enough time. What do you think, guys? I made a little garden that they could start to pollinate. There we go. All right, honey. Nice. Okay. Oh, I'm always afraid you guys are gonna get mad at me for doing that. Thanks for being so considerate. I'm gonna make some more bees. There you go. Nice. More bees is good, and that should give us enough honey. Yeah, I think you just need 4 of them, right? So let's see. I could do this in my. You don't need a craft. Oh, it's I forgot that you can use them for sugar. Not that you'd really want to do that, but there we go. Honey block. Boom. There it is. Ooh, it's nice. I like it. I like it. Oh, you can't jump on it. But that's great. Oh, I'm excited. Yeah, maybe I'll do a little bit more exploring and see what else I can find. Actually, I think before I go exploring, I will leave it here for now. But hey, that's not a bad little list of achievements or advancements for day 1, and psyched to get the honey block and do some more exploring and see what I can find in the area. But I hope you guys have enjoyed, and let me know if you found this interesting. I'm going to keep going and see what I can do as far as getting some honey automation and some flying machine going, and yeah, it should be fun. So anyway, until next time, this has been your buddy Riggs. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.